Hey, what's going on, guys? Coach James here from Orange Theory Gresham. I'm here to go over Friday the 6th Strong and Steady specialty template with you. Going over the 2G first, we have 4 total blocks. They're gonna sit 5 minutes long, and each block is gonna initiate with a 350-meter push row. From there, our members are gonna go up to the treads with a tread for distance and a little bit of incline work to get in. Now, we don't really see that incline work on endurance days, although there's gonna be a nice exchange between what their intensities might be alongside that hill, knowing that's gonna help elevate the heart rate. They're only gonna see 2.5%. That's joggers, runners, and power walkers. Of course, power walkers get their or greater option, but it's not gonna be a very high hill. Whatever time they can spare after that 350-meter row, they'll go collecting for distance. Now, as we get further into our blocks, that 350-meter push row is gonna always remain the same. So with endurance, legs, core, arms, core, legs is what we're looking for, always finding that consistency in our rhythms. And on the treads, they're actually gonna decrease their incline by 0.5%. So that might give them a little bit of an edge to increase intensities as that hill comes down, giving them an opportunity to match or beat their distances. That's gonna be the overall challenge and theme on the tread and row side today. That being said, 2Gs do have tread cards. Make sure you print those out and have them ready with the class the night before. On the weight floor side, you have a AQ-AP setup that's as quickly as possible across 4 timed rounds in each block. Every round is gonna repeat the same exercise. For instance, block number 1 kicks you off with a sumo goblet squat for 8 reps. Now, a couple things to notice on the rounds first. 75 seconds, they have just over a minute to get their 8 reps complete before they recover for time and get you ready for that following round. The second thing, as much as it's AQ-AP, we're actually not offering the opportunity to rush our members through these exercises too much. Yes, the faster you finish, the more time you have to recover, but we are working with tempo across all of our exercises. You'll notice that little bracket of slow after the movement. That's gonna be a 3-second eccentric or lowering of the exercise, a 1-second pause, and then a 1-second concentric or raising of that effort. So make sure we demo those out properly. Communication is clear with the timing of your movements. That's gonna leave you about a 5-second set to get 8 reps. You're looking at about 40 seconds, right, to get it done, giving them just enough to kind of breathe on the other side before the next round picks up. After round 4, you'll notice a high plank crossbody knee drive. That's gonna be kind of a bookend, if you will, for finishing the block and then moving on to the next. The only difference between blocks on the 2G side of things is gonna be the exercise. Just new movements gonna switch up. Otherwise, the pattern of every 75 seconds is gonna remain as they go through their block. Now on the 3G, as we kind of break it down a larger group setting, the treadmills only have 3 blocks to collect on. They're gonna start at a 2% incline with a 4-minute tread for distance, so not quite as high, but they definitely will be up there a little bit longer. That being said, block number 1 is always a setup, right? We're setting the stage, getting them everything locked in with a cleared screen as we get that 3, 2, 1. Block number 2, they're gonna see that same 0.5% decrease on their hill. 4 minutes to match or beat. If they can bump up that 0.1 due to that decreased incline, they might just manage to cross over. Likewise, on block number 3, you have a 3.5-minute tread for distance, being that last 30 seconds for your all-out finisher. On the row side, they have a buy-in, 2 exercises, a high knee and a twist hop. Both are sitting at 40 reps for block number 1. When they finish, they'll go right into the rower, make sure the screen is cleared out, and they're gripping and ripping for time. As much distance as they can possibly collect with any time remaining after those exercises. That's gonna be a little match or beat theme as they progress through their blocks. As you look at the movements on the rowers, it's the same exercises. Reps are just gonna go down. Block number 2 is to 30 reps. Block number 3 is gonna go down to 20. But again, they're still gonna buy in with those movements before they lock and load into the rower. So make sure they are clearing out. You got those clear communications over the mic to reset in order to match or beat from block to block. Weight floor side. Strong and steady, right? Going back into those slower movements, you'll notice only 3 of the exercises as opposed to the 4 that you get in the 2G. And instead of every 75 seconds with your rounds, you're looking at every minute. So again, some shorter blocks and move a little faster, but you still wanna make sure you're communicating that they take their time going through those exercises today. After round 4, you'll see that same crossbody knee drive to move into the next round and kind of segue into blocks 2, eventually into blocks number 3. Now, this being your strong and steady setup, it's a great day to make sure we educate our members on timing, the intentionality on the weight floor, the give and take with speeds and inclines on treads, and the consistency, form and rhythm on row team. A lot of opportunity to keep your orange eye out, make corrections, have fun with this workout. It doesn't come around often, and you want to make sure you lean in, have fun with it. Take class if you can, and have fun coaching it for sure.